Texas, are you ready? Let's meet the 2024 MLB All-Stars. First, from the National League, honorary manager from the Cincinnati Reds, David Bell. From the Atlanta Braves, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Pitcher, Reynaldo Lopez. Pitcher, Chris Sale. And pitcher, Max Fried. From the Chicago Cubs, pitcher, Shota Imanaga. From the Cincinnati Reds, pitcher, Hunter Green. And shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. From the Colorado Rockies, third baseman, Ryan McMahon. From the Los Angeles Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Catcher, Will Smith. And pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. From the Miami Marlins, pitcher, Tanner Scott. From the New York Mets, first baseman, Pete Alonso. From the Philadelphia Phillies, pitcher, Jeff Hoffman. Pitcher, Matt Strahm. And pitcher, Christopher Sanchez. From the Pittsburgh Pirates, outfielder, Brian Reynolds. From the San Diego Padres, outfielder, Jackson Merrill. Second baseman, Luis Arraez. And pitcher, Robert Suarez. From the San Francisco Giants, outfielder, Elliot Ramos. And pitcher, Logan Webb. From the St. Louis Cardinals, pitcher, Ryan Helsley. From the Washington Nationals, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And pitcher, Kyle Finnegan. And now it's time to meet the American League All-Stars. First, the honorary manager from the Oakland Athletics, Mark Kotsay. From the Baltimore Orioles, infielder, Jordan Westburg. And outfielder, Anthony Santander. From the Boston Red Sox, outfielder, Jarren Duran. And pitcher, Tanner Houck. From the Chicago White Sox, pitcher, Garrett Crochet. From the Cleveland Guardians, designated hitter, David Fry. First baseman, Josh Naylor. And pitcher, Emmanuel Clase. From the Detroit Tigers, down in the bullpen, pitcher, Tarek Skubal. And outfielder, Riley Green. From the Kansas City Royals, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Catcher, Salvador Perez. Pitcher, Cole Reagans. And pitcher, Seth Lugo. From the Los Angeles Angels, pitcher, Tyler Anderson. From the Minnesota Twins, shortstop, Carlos Correa. Infielder and outfielder, Willie Castro. From the New York Yankees, pitcher Clay Holmes. From the Oakland Athletics, pitcher Mason Miller. From the Seattle Mariners, pitcher Logan Gilbert. And pitcher Andres Munoz. From the Tampa Bay Rays, third baseman Isaac Paredes. From your Texas Rangers, your shortstop, Corey Seager. And pitcher Kirby Yates. And now the starting lineup for the National League. As announced by the manager from the reigning National League champion Arizona Diamondbacks, Torey Lovullo. Leading off, it's his second baseman from the Arizona Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte.
Go!
Batting second, designated hitter from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Batting third, shortstop from the Philadelphia Phillies, Trey Turner. Batting cleanup, first baseman from the Philadelphia Phillies, Bryce Harper. Batting fifth and in the bullpen, the catcher from the Milwaukee Brewers, William Contreras. Batting sixth, the right fielder from the Milwaukee Brewers, Christian Yelich. Batting seventh, third baseman from the Philadelphia Phillies, Alec Bohm. Center fielder and home run derby champion from the Los Angeles Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And batting ninth, playing left field from the San Diego Padres, Jurickson Profar. And warming up in the bullpen, the starting pitcher for the National League from the Pittsburgh Pirates, Paul Skeens. Now time for the starting lineup for the American League. Announced by the manager of the reigning World Series champion, it's Bruce Bochy. Leading off and playing left field from the Cleveland Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Batting second, the shortstop from the Baltimore Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Batting third and in right field from the New York Yankees, Juan Soto. And the cleanup man in center field from the New York Yankees, it's Aaron Judge. The designated hitter from the Houston Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Third baseman from the Cleveland Guardians, Jose Ramirez. The first baseman from the Toronto Blue Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Batting eighth, warming up in the bullpen, catcher, the Baltimore Orioles, Adley Rutschman. And batting ninth, the second baseman from your Texas Rangers, Marcus Semien. And warming in the bullpen, the starting pitcher for the American League from the Baltimore Orioles, Corbin Burns. Texas, once again, a hand for your 2024 Major League All-Stars. In love with pitching and has tried to emulate him since. And maybe extra inspiration pitching in Texas's home ballpark. That's a bounce at a first. Marte is the first out. And here comes Shohei Ohtani, who in his first season with the Dodgers has continued to push the limits.
On track to be another MVP, even though he's only a DH this time.
The payoff. Ohtani takes the walk and is the first base runner of the game. And Trey Turner, who's having a monster season for the Phillies, climbs in. Swings at the first pitch, flies it to center field. There's Aaron Judge. And there's out number two. So from one Philly to another at the plate is Bryce Harper.
Look for Bryce to be a little aggressive here in the first inning.
Harper swats a base hit down the line. Kwan over to cut it off. Ohtani chugs into third. Harper's to second with a two-out double. So Bryce Harper in his first at-bat in the All-Star game in a long time has a double.
2 strikes, takes this pitch away and goes away.
Bounce back to the mound. Burns has it, and he pitches around a couple base runners to put up a 0 and get this All-Star game rolling.
I can only imagine his heartbeat. He's been in big moments in college, so it's not like he's come from high school to this point, but he has electric stuff. It's just fun to watch him pitch and dominate. And we were going to see him against one of the top contact guys in the American League.
There is that four-seamer at 100 miles per hour. Popped into shallow center field, and an easy one for Trey Turner for the first out. Faces a guy who won Rookie of the Year last year and is an MVP candidate this season. And Gunnar Henderson is tapped in front of the plate, and the cadet hops off of the mound and fires it down there for out number 2.
Well, he's throwing fuel.
And they asked him yesterday, "Wow, we got to get Judge to the plate." He said, "Don't worry, I'll make sure he hits." And he wasn't lying. There's ball 4. And he points to Judge and says, "I got you, big fella." Here's the matchup that folks are dreaming of. Paul Skeens against Aaron Judge.
I think they crossed him up. That might have been a strike, but he crossed him up.
Baseball gods did it. Chops the first one that he sees down to Bohm. Will go the short way to finish off this inning. We got to see it, and Skeens made it a short visit. Libby loves it, and America probably starting to love this guy right here. Skubal comes on to pitch. 2.41 ERA for the Detroit Tigers. Leads qualifiers in the American League.
Well, this guy has electric stuff.
Another 1-2. Yelich shoots it up the middle. Behind the bag, there's Henderson. One gone in the second. Flying to deep center field. Judge is there, though. No big deal for out number 2.
Hey, what do I got to throw to miss a barrel? What do I got to throw to miss a barrel?
Gets under this one, and in right center field, Judge and Soto come together. It is Soto, and it's a 1-2-3 second for Skubal. Here comes 3-1 pitch. Alvarez takes ball 4, headed down there towards Bryce. Bryce.
Being able to do it with all the guys on the team, too. It's been a lot of fun.
Ramirez flies this ball to center field. Tasker Hernandez for the first out of the second.
At all costs, no matter. Oh.
Up the middle.
Okay,
nice diving stop by Trey.
Are you kidding me?
I love that.
Hey, let's go! How's that belt feel? That belt's brutal. It's why I don't wear these things. I need my Little League belt back.
Well, it officially is the greatest play by a player who has worn the mic. Turner gets that, tosses it to second.
This one's a little easier. Doesn't matter what kind of belt you got on, right? All right, so scoreless top of the second inning. Appreciate you guys joining us. We're back after a word from your local Fox station. Both those superstars in the field right now. Both of them joining us as Profar hooks one down the line. And fair. Ricochets to Soto, who will hold him to a long single. Hey, nice play, Juan.
I've been having a lot of fun here.
Hot shot that ricochets off Simeon to Henderson, who has no play. Everybody's safe.
It's just incredible.
Hits this ball hard, way back to right field. Soto doesn't even move. Ohtani has homered in the All-Star game. 28 so far in the regular season, and in his second at-bat in the All-Star game, he launches a no-doubt 3-run home run.
Well, he is so strong, so tall, and has leverage with that bat in the zone. I believe he gets a split in the middle of the plate and didn't miss it.
Turner with a looper into left field. It'll drop in for a base hit ahead of Kwan.
It was out of the bat.
Now here's Harper. And Bryce hits one hard. Snared at second by Simeon to second one. Henderson to first. That's a double play. And so another chance there for Marcus Simeon, and he makes a nice play.
That was an outstanding double play. Ball was hit so hard after Simeon had a bullet hit at him earlier in the inning. He makes that play.
Makes it easy when you're playing next to one of the best players in the game, and it makes it real easy.
Well, we appreciate you guys' time. Best of luck in the second half. And best of luck rest of this All-Star game. Shohei Ohtani, killer of the Giants for a while. Shoots one the other way. Base hit to open this third. Marcus Simeon, really the tone setter of their turnaround the last couple of years. Chops one to first. Harper with a nice backhand stab. Runs to the bag to get the first out.
I'm going to tell you something. Harper doesn't get enough credit for one of the better outfielders in the game to become a first baseman because of the injury. That was not an easy play. He has been spectacular at first.
His teammates say that this spring he looked like a rookie trying to make the team, working at first. Juan Soto with a base hit into center field to get the AL on the board. Simeon is in. So is Kwan, and it's a 3-2 game. Fry's got a base hit to left field. Here comes Soto. Profar's throw is close but not in time, and the game is tied at 3. David Fry off of the bench to drive home Juan Soto. He's closed out an All-Star game before. That's a swing and a miss from Ramirez, and that does it for the American League here in the third.
Dominant.
Off the end of the bat left side, picked up by Ramirez. And Yelich, he's fulfilling all that hype. Shoots one the other way. That's through for a base hit. The first out of the fourth. As Teoscar Hernandez goes down in a high fastball. On this 2-2 from Crochet. Profar chops one left side. On a short hop. Henderson with a heck of a play. Gunnar Henderson flashing the leather over there at short to help out Garrett Crochet. Tied at 3. Bottom of the 4th inning. Shota Imanaga, the Chicago Cubs, on to face the bottom of the American League lineup. This guy's made quite a first impression.
He's been unbelievable and he's single-handedly keeping the Cubs afloat. I mean, this debut, he couldn't do an ask any more from the left-hander.
Bouncing ball towards the middle. There's Marte with a backhand stab to get Guerrero.
Had a weird one that the Rangers, as we get a strikeout, would not like to talk about last year.
Yeah.
Come down to the wire in a weird trade, kind of like you can't make this up what they went through.
The payoff. Hooked into left field. Profar moves over and makes a running grab to finish off a 1-2-3-4 for Imanaga. Top of the 5th inning in a tie game. Top of the order for the National League, and Ketel Marte lofts Mason Miller's first pitch to left field. Not that deep and pulled in out there by Riley Green. And strikes him out. Boy, you got 102 with the fastball, and then you break that off. Good luck.
An easy spin that he has on his secondary pitches.
A lot of teams have called the A's and said, hey, you know, you're not at a stage where you're going to be winning a ton of games. Do you really need a closer? Would you consider trading him? And sure, you give us your farm. Here it comes. It is a slider to the corner to get him looking. Mason Miller with a 1-2-3 inning against the top of the National League lineup in his All-Star debut. And sends this ball in the air to center field. Hernandez, shy of the track, puts it away for the first out of the 5th.
Play shortstop for Gunnar Henderson.
This is hit hard, right center field. Hernandez going back. Corey Seager just misses it. Wow! Gave it a ride to the 410 sign in right center field, and it dies in the glove of Teoscar Hernandez.
That one off the bat looks scary for a pitcher, and you see Green looking up, hoping that he sees the front jersey of Hernandez and not the back of his jersey.
Anthony Santander in his All-Star debut rips a base hit into right field.
And Anthony Santander gets a little 2-out single on a ground ball past Harper and into right field.
Here's a high fly ball off of the bat at Jarren Duran. That one will leave the yard and give the American League its first lead of the night. Boy, this dream season for Jarren Duran continues here with a home run in the All-Star game.
He's a man that has power and speed, a lot of speed. The Boston Red Sox got really athletic with their lineup. It's why they're succeeding, and he's going to be a huge part.
Tonight at Globe Life Field, and in unison with fans and supporters watching at home, we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners, Stand Up to Cancer and MasterCard, in reaffirming a commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, together with our fans, players, coaches, and umpires, are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. We all stand together. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This is an all-star starter with a 2.96 ERA. Launches it in the air to left center field. Duran slides over to the track in front of the wall with enough room for the first out of the 6th. Bounces this one to first. Josh Naylor goes down to second for one. Whips this one over to first, but off of the bag was Naylor. Hey, we got a replay review in the all-star game.
So what's your call? Out. Out.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out.
All right. Well, it might have hurt, but it pushes foot to the bag, and it's a double play.
Gets to pitch as a starter, coming into this game as a reliever, but
it's a strikeout to Salvador Perez. How about Reynaldo Lopez coming in, making quick work. Back after a word from your local Fox station. On a 2-2 from Lugo. He shoots one into center field. That'll get down, and we get to see De La Cruz on the bases. He throws on the brakes. Jarren Duran fires that ball back in. He lines the ball the other way that hangs up for Riley Green to make a nice play on. Star for the second time. And he's got an opposite field base hit. Reynolds doesn't wait around. None of these hitters are. Very aggressive against Lugo. The 1-2 pitch. Got him with a high fastball.
Good fastball up. A lot of breaking balls, a lot of balls that he spins, but he gets the fastball above the barrel.
Deep in the hole, Bobby Witt Jr. shows off a cannon to finish off the top of the 7th.
Talking to the Yankee guys over there on the other side, and when you went to the moon, I started screaming, "It's not Apple Socks, it's my boy."
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Claro, todo el tiempo.
He's ready, guy. Back to you, yo.
Down quickly, though, as Yates strikes him out with that career-changing splitter of his. 1-2 from Yates. Back-to-back Ks for Kirby Yates. Chops this one down to third. Paredes finishes off a 1-2-3-8 for Kirby Yates. These Texas fans have seen that a bunch this season. They see it in the All-Star game tonight.
Batting average against that pitch.
Popped into shallow right center field. Routine play for Ramos. On the ground to second. Ryan McMahon. 2 gone in the 8th. You were talking about it earlier, John. One of the biggest reasons the Guardians are having the season they're having. You get it to the 9th inning, done deal with Emmanuel Clase. Clase to Alonso with another 0-2. He struck him out. 93-mile-per-hour slider after those triple-digit cutters. 1 gone in the 9th. Chopper to second. Jordan Westberg to the outfield grass. 2 gone in the 9th inning. Clase's 0-2 is fouled into the glove for strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to the National League. The AL's back on top with a 10th win in the last 11 All-Star games.
Well, we saw a little bit of everything. We saw power. We saw power arms. But the one swing right there from Duran was the difference.
And Michael is here, as Joe mentioned, to present the Ted Williams MVP presented by Chevrolet. Michael, you want to do the honors? It's Jarren Duran from the Red Sox.